Good morning, dear students. This is chapter 7, Control and Coordination. This is fourth part of the chapter. Already three parts of this chapter we have done, and this is the last part. After this part, chapter will be over. So let me show you what we are going to discuss in this session. In this session, we will discuss hormones in animals. First, let me define the hormone. A hormone is the substance that is produced in the body and that controls and regulates the activity of certain cells or organs. Okay. Uh, with the hormone, let me tell you what is the endocrine system. Endocrine system consists of a group of glands and organs that regulate and control various body functions by producing and secreting hormones. So endocrine glands secretes hormones, and when we put all together all the endocrine glands, they form an endocrine system. Here in the picture you can see male endocrine system, and these are the glands: hypothalamus, pineal gland, pituitary gland, thyroid gland, thymus gland, adrenal gland, pancreas gland, and then testes. And this is the location of all these glands. Okay. Here, this is the table that provides you information about endocrine glands, hormones released by those glands, and their functions. Okay, let me read it for you. Endocrine glands are the glands. They are ductless glands and that secrete hormones which carry messages to a particular organ or tissue through the bloodstream. Ductless glands mean they secrete the hormones directly into the blood. They do not have any passage or any tube to carry those hormones. Okay, that is why they are known as ductless glands. These glands control growth, development, metabolism, and reproduction. Endocrine gland secretes hormone in response to external and internal stimuli. So let me read the important glands in our body. They are pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenal, pancreas, testes, and ovaries. Pituitary glands release growth hormones, and the function of growth hormone is to regulate growth, to control the functioning of endocrine glands. That is the master gland that control the function of all other glands. Okay. And thyroid. Thyroid release thyroxine that controls metabolism rate and it brings about balanced growth also. Then the next one is parathyroid gland that release parathormone and that controls calcium balance of the body. The next one is very important gland, that is adrenal gland, and that release adrenal hormones, and this hormone prepares the body for emergency. Then pancreas gland that release insulin, and insulin controls glucose level of the blood. Then the testes. Testes is there in male members only, and testes release testosterone that controls growth and development of male reproductive system. The next one is ovaries. Ovaries release estrogen and progesterone. These are the hormones that is found in female members, and these hormones controls growth and development of female reproductive system. And here in the picture you can see the location of these glands in human body. Pituitary gland is located in human brain. Thyroid gland is located over here in throat. Okay. Adrenal gland is located at the upper side of the kidneys over here. Pancreas you can see below the liver. This is the location of the ovary and the testes. The first hormone is adrenal, that is very important hormone in our body. Adrenal is secreted directly into the blood and it is carried to the different part of the body via blood only. The target organs or the specific tissues on which it acts include the heart. Due to the result of adrenal, the heart beats faster, resulting in supply of more oxygen to our muscles, and then the blood to the digestive system and skin is reduced due to the contraction of the muscles around small arteries in these organelles, and this diverts the blood to our skeletal muscles. And due to the release of adrenaline, the breathing rate also increases because of the contractions of the diaphragm and the lip muscles. All these responses together enable the animal body to be ready to deal with the situation, whether to fight or to flight. Excess of adrenal hormone can damage our blood vessels. It can increase our blood pressure. It can elevate the risk of heart attack or stroke. So excess of adrenal is very much harmful to us. It can also result in anxiety, weight gain, headache, and insomnia. Here you can see the adrenal glands, this one and this one. Adrenal glands are in pairs. Adrenal hormone is released from the adrenal gland that you know, and its major action together with noradrenal is to prepare the body for flight or fight. Some other important actions of adrenal hormone includes expanding the air passages of the lungs, redistributing blood to the muscles, and to maximize blood glucose level, altering the body's metabolism, enlarging the pupil in eye, increasing blood pressure, and increasing the heart rate. Actually, this is the hormone that prepares our body to face any emergency situation. Whether you will face the situation or you will just flight away, that depends on the amount of the adrenaline released in your body. That is why it is known as flight or flight hormone also. The another hormone is thyroxine. Thyroxine regulates carbohydrate, protein, and fat metabolism in the body and so as to provide the best balance for growth. Iodine is essential for the synthesis of thyroxine. In case iodine is deficient in our diet, there is a possibility that we might suffer from goiter. One of the symptoms of goiter is swollen neck. That is why when you many times you have seen the advertisement about iodine, iodized salt or enriched the salt enriched with iodine. So why it is important for us to have iodized salt in our diet? So this is the reason. To get thyroxine, we need to get iodized salt. Okay. Actually, in our body, there is a natural system to produce thyroxine. The next one is growth hormone. Growth hormone is one of the hormones secreted by pituitary gland. As the name indicated, uh, the name itself it is having growth. So this hormone is for growth only. This hormone released by pituitary gland and it regulates the growth and development of the body. Here you can see the gland is situated over here. Okay, this is pituitary gland is the master gland of the body. In case if there is any deficiency of growth hormone in the body, it leads to dwarfism. Testosterone and estrogen. These are the hormones that are released in our body at the time of puberty. Both the hormones are associated with the puberty only. When these hormones start releasing in your body, actually you feel some changes in your body. Body structure is changed and for example, your voice is changed. In boys, the voice will become harder, stronger, while in female members, the voice will become softer. Uh, so these both the hormones are associated with the puberty and testosterone is found in male members while estrogen is found in female members. The another important hormone is insulin. Insulin is released or secreted by pancreas and insulin is the hormone that is that helps in regulating blood sugar levels. If it is not secreted in proper amounts in our body, sugar level in the blood rises and that can cause many harmful effects. Due to the deficiency of insulin in our body, we can suffer from diabetes. And as a treatment of diabetes, we might be taking injections of insulin after the prescription of a doctor. Here in the picture, you can see the pancreas over here. This is the pancreas and it secretes insulin. If it is so important that hormones should be secreted in precise quantity, we need a mechanism through which this is done. The timing and amount of hormone released are regulated by feedback mechanisms. As I told you, excess of any hormone is harmful to our body. On the other hand, deficiency of the hormone is also harmful to our body. So the amount of the hormone released in our body should be in precise quantity. Here is another example. If the sugar level in the blood rises, they are detected by the cells of the pancreas which respond by producing more insulin. As the blood sugar level falls, insulin secretion is reduced. If this feedback mechanism is not working properly, at that time what will happen? The amount of hormones will not be controlled. Okay, it may be released in more quantity than the requirement, or sometime it may be, or the quantity of the hormones should be reduced, and that creates problem. Okay, now here are some questions. The first question is, how does chemical coordination takes place in animals? Chemical coordination takes place in animals with the help of chemical messengers that are called hormones. The second question is, why is the use of iodized salt advisable? It is advisable to avoid the deficiency of iodine. Next question is, how does our body respond when adrenaline is secreted into the blood? Secretion of adrenaline into the blood enable our body to deal with any emergency situation. The next question is, why are some patients of diabetes treated by giving injections of insulin? It is obvious that they are advised to take the injections of insulin to maintain the level of insulin and to maintain the level of blood glucose, and they take the injections of insulin. So thank you, students. This was all about hormones in animals. Here you can see endocrine system, the location of different glands in our body. And your today's work is to write down the exercise in your fair book. Next time I'll meet you with new chapter. Thank you.